From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Monday, November 17th, 2014. Silver is trading at $16.16 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,188 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $401. Antiwar.com reports residents of the rebel capital of Donetsk reported heavy shelling in several parts of the city as Ukraine's military picked up the pace of attacks in anticipation of a collapse of the ceasefire. The Ukrainian government has predicted an imminent collapse of the ceasefire for weeks now and says they believe the ethnic Russian rebels are preparing for a new offensive against them. The predictions come amid Ukrainian claims of a Russian invasion, though there is still no concrete evidence of the Russian military being present, and to the extent that fighting is testing the ceasefire, it's still the same shelling in Donetsk that it's been for weeks. Western officials, for their part, did not provide any additional evidence to back up any of Ukraine's predictions, but did use the G20 summit as a chance to rail at Russia for a putative invasion that seems to be largely made up. Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs offers premium publicity campaigns designed to facilitate an organization's adoption of Bitcoin as a payment system and to fully capitalize on that decision in their fundraising efforts. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. Reuters reports a female suicide bomber blew herself up on Sunday, killing at least a dozen people in a cell phone market in a town in Nigeria's Bauchi state, where a similar attack at a bank last week killed 7. No one has claimed immediate responsibility for Sunday's blast, but Boko Haram, which has waged a bloody 5-year campaign to establish an Islamic State in northern Nigeria, is suspected of having carried out a wave of attacks this week. The group has also seized 2 towns and occupied a third in the country's northeast region since it rejected a ceasefire announcement last month by the government. Local resident Ibrahim Ahmed said, "I was near the market when I heard a loud sound inside. After a while, we rushed to the scene of the blast. I saw lots of people in the ground and blood all over the place," adding that he had counted at least 12 bodies. The severed head of the female suicide bomber was later found, and a crowd of boys took it to the front of the emir's palace and set it on fire, he added. An official at the town's hospital said 6 bodies were brought in and 4 other people had later died there of injuries. The state's government and police officials were not immediately available for comment. At least 7 people were killed on November 7th by a blast outside a branch of the First Bank of Nigeria in the same town. Police said at the time that they believed a female suicide bomber was responsible for that explosion. FPP Radio News is brought to you by Roberts & Roberts Brokerage. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They now take Bitcoin for purchasing precious metals so you can turn your profits into a long-term investment. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing. 800-874-9760. CNET reports the U.S. State Department has reportedly shut down its unclassified email system as it evaluates potential damages caused by a possible hacker attack. The department's email system was shut down in a planned outage Friday to make repairs and security upgrades after activity of concern was detected recently on the system. According to a senior department official who spoke to the news agency on conditions of anonymity, none of the department's classified email system was affected by the security breach. A senior State Department official told tech news site NextGov the department recently detected activity of concern in portions of its unclassified email system. There was no compromise of any of the department's classified systems. The State Department did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The department is expected to address the outage in the coming days. It was not immediately clear who might be behind this suspected hack, the 4th incident in recent months in which a government agency has been targeted by an apparent hack attack. After a security breach of an unclassified network used by White House advisors was revealed last month, suspicion immediately fell on hackers thought to be working for the Russian government. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.